Hey Geminis, this is your first of the month reading from February the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good start to their month. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Okay, let's see what they got for you. Just give me a minute here to pull out a few cards. For Gemini, please. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles coming up in reverse as our main energy here, which is kind of funny because Libra's had the Six of Pentacles as well. So could be talking about relationships, things with people here. There is something here that's making us feel alone, that's making us feel like no one's maybe, we're lacking a little bit of support from someone or something here. Again, feeling like we have to fend for ourselves a little bit. Maybe there's some kind of relationship or right now that's not really moving forward and it's making you feel a little bit more isolated than you usually should here. But I think what it's kind of saying is to kind of look at things right now that are not feeling equal, that are not kind of feeling fair, that we're kind of feeling like it's just making us feel a little bit more alone than maybe than we should be feeling, okay? Because we also have the Hangman in reversed and we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which means kind of our self-worth. So time to action, to kind of, time for us to kind of move into action on things that make us feel that we're being valued, that we're kind of being cared about here. You know, putting our own kind of self-worth kind of first in this energy. You know, kind of seeing the relationships here that maybe make us feel like that we're all alone or more isolated, whether this has to do with friendships, relationships, bosses here. See the ones that are kind of caring for you or value you the way that you do, Gemini here. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, that there's just maybe some connections that don't feel fair. There's some connections that don't feel like someone is truly caring for you. And there's a reason why things aren't kind of moving forward with that, or that kind of energy is feeling stuck. Okay, for a specific person. King of Swords popping out of here, Gemini. I really think that this is you. We're kind of seeing things from a more logical side now. We're kind of analyzing maybe the people around us. We're analyzing the events that are kind of happening in our life right now and seeing where it is that we might have to cut ties or we might have to kind of move into a different direction. The king kind of does what's best for the king, right? In a way, he just understands, he sees it, he says this is not working anymore. It's all about the mind kind of energy, and then he gets rid of it whatever he needs to, because he understands that he is the king and he's like, I have the power to kind of change this. I have the power to, you know, to move away from the things that are maybe causing me to feel alone or isolated here. Again, whatever that experience is for you, Gemini, it's seeming like that you have the power to move away from it if you choose to, right? King of Swords, someone that can see the plan logically. Like they can kind of see what they kind of have to do. They understand it. You know, like the masters at chess, they understand the logic of all of it. For Gemini. Okay, so there's a period of rest here. We have the Four of Swords coming out. It says like it's time to meditate. It's the time to take a step back, plan. Again, it's feeling like a really analytical 2 weeks for you. It's like give yourself the time to do whatever you need to do to come up with the right solutions here, to be this King of Swords, right? Because it's also important to rest as well as action here. So take the time to meditate. Maybe some of you are healing from sickness here, or need to kind of rest to kind of stop ourselves from getting sick, because it's just saying that rest is really important in these 2 weeks. So just keep that in mind, okay? You can't be your sharp self without kind of the rest that you need. Rest will kind of make you wake up every morning feeling a little bit better here. So rest is very important. And I feel like if you rest or if you meditate here, kind of the answers will come to you. I don't know why I'm getting this, but if you do meditate regularly, just like really see what kind of comes up in this meditation, because there's going to be It's feeling like there's going to be answers either in your dream or in your meditation. So also take a, I don't know why it's just keep like taking dream, but watch your dreams in these 2 weeks. See what they're kind of trying to say to you. Maybe even write like a piece of paper down by your bed and wake up and write kind of your dreams, because some kind of communication is happening in your rest or in your dream that keeps kind of popping up here. Seems like the answers will come through that. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's funny because Page of Wands is coming out, which is like kind of enthusiasm, getting pushed into action, but you're not going to get that if you are kind of tired. You're not going to get that if you're kind of not giving yourself the self-care that you need here with the Page of Wands. It's all about enthusiasm, drive. So if you're really looking for that, it's almost like your key to this is through the rest. Your key to this is to getting that drive back is feeling like, okay, you know, I'm rested. I'm kind of, my cup is full. I'm at the point where I need to be to go after the things I want here, because you're going to have a little bit more of a fire energy. You're going to have a little bit more force to you after you do this, after you do rest for these 2 weeks. You're going to be more enthusiastic of what life can kind of bring here. It seems like whatever this relationship is that is making you feel like you have to kind of do everything by yourself, fend something for yourself here. It's feeling like it's kind of hindering you from maybe being open to what the world has to offer and being open to kind of new things and having the enthusiasm to go out there, because you're like, well, this situation is kind of shit, so like maybe all the other situations are going to be like shit, you know? So just be on the lookout for that, okay? Rest is key these 2 weeks. For Gemini, please. Devil energy coming out. Ooh, what is this devil energy? Capricorn energy. This devil energy, please. The things that tie us down. Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy here. Maybe there's a situation with a Capricorn Gemini that might be kind of tearing you down a little bit, or there might be some unhealthy habits involved with maybe an ex or a relationship like that. So just be on the lookout for that. Again, this kind of fending for ourself energy that we are feeling here could be wrapped around about this relationship that really made us, that was not good for us, that made us feel maybe someone was controlling, maybe someone was abusive, maybe someone was into kind of not the best quality of a relationship here. So again, this devil energy coming out with the lovers in reverse, again, seems like there's some kind of energy involved in that past relationship. So maybe take a look at that this week too. Take a look at like maybe what came from this relationship, or if this person is coming back. I don't know, this person is a toxic person. So this has to do with kind of a relationship that you had in the past with a kind of toxic person. So maybe that's affecting your current situation right now. If it's not, it just feels like something might be coming up in that. Maybe you are in a current relationship right now and you're like, wow, I remember I was in this relationship and it was just so toxic, and like that kind of popping up, but I'm glad I'm now with someone that doesn't feel that way. So just be open to that, because again, there might, what is this toxicity with this kind of ex-lover here? And this is the person that might have felt like, you know, it made you feel like down on your self-worth, or made you feel like, you know, you have to do everything yourself, right? It doesn't have to be a relationship, just like a physical relationship. This person could be a friend. It could be any kind of relationship in your life. It could be your relationship to a parent. King of Cups might be a water sign here. Yeah, for some of you, it was a water sign that you were dealing with, King of Cups energy. Because I also get like a lot of sadness around this, like a lot of regret. So again, these feelings might be coming up for you. I'm just kind of feeling what I'm feeling. It is feeling like really emotionally intense. I'm going to say that right now, Gemini. Because like tears are coming to my eyes. It's feeling, I'm just gonna say this, I don't want you to feel ashamed of maybe letting something happen, or doing something kind of in the past here when you kind of didn't know any better. I think you're almost maybe looking at this situation now, at a place where you're kind of healed from it and kind of holding a lot of regret that maybe I didn't, you know, I didn't heal this sooner, or just going to be on the lookout for that this week, that some old kind of feelings might be popping up here for you, okay? Because it feels like maybe if I knew this sooner, or maybe if I kind of saw this clearer that I'm at now, it's just causing you a little bit of kind of grief and sadness. So again, just look out for that this week. Maybe this is also tied into this feeling of being like fending for yourself and doing things alone. Because you were taught you couldn't really like trust anyone. It just feels like that kind of energy popping up here, okay? So you're definitely going to be on the lookout for that this week, and you're going to feel that and understand that popping up. Maybe it has to do with something with the home life here. I have the Four of Wands popping up, or moving away from home. So maybe, again, for some of you, Four of Wands is just kind of about our home life. It could be like where we grew up. It could be this could represent, in reverse, can represent divorce. It could represent a family. It can reverse separation, moving away from something here. So it seems like it's kind of sadness is involved. Maybe this is someone you had a house with. Maybe this is someone that you were married to, and maybe this is you know, someone that you were kind of having a life with here, or you had to move away from home to kind of get away from this person here. So it has something to do with kind of your home life. So again, that might be kind of popping up. You're going to push through it. 10 of Wands. You're going to push through it. You're going to see, you know, this might be a time of, again, you have to make some changes. You're going to be kind of really intellectualizing things here. But it's just saying, you know, this kind of grief, whatever this pain is, it's kind of almost done here. We're at the 10, right? It's the finale of it. We move back to the 1. So it's just telling you to kind of stick in there, you know, even if things are just kind of this kind of emotion or sadness is kind of coming up, just keep pushing forward every day, right? And it seems like the load will finally kind of be released from you there, right? The burden of kind of just to kind of keep pushing, you know, every day. Like some things don't always heal, but it's just, you know, you're like every day, you know, I'll work towards it, I'll get better at this, and good things are on the way for you. Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to be turning in your favor. So there's something in here in these 2 weeks that we're kind of either, it feels like releasing, letting go of, so that we can be ready for whenever that kind of new thing pops in here, when things start to kind of go away. Again, it feels like we're changing our energy a little bit here. We're being more receptive, being more open to kind of the universe. And again, we're requiring all that through this kind of rest, through this kind of rebuilding of our energy. For Gemini, please, just gonna pull some oracle cards. Whoosh. Went flying, 1 sec. Also reading it in my right ear. So there's something in that. Very true. Oh, I love that for you, Gemini. So, Starseed Oracle, we have a new Earth. Let me just find it here. Why am I having such a hard time finding it? Sorry, Gemini. I gotta look up an index. There we go, page 30. I just kept, like, I feel like accidentally passing it. Okay, a new Earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Don't get up now. You're closer than you think, right? 10 of Swords. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of the new age when it feels like so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist, to tend to new seeds, to dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift in the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it's to remember to have faith. You chose to be here or be a part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer or meditation, right? The four of Swords here. or working on a new job or creation, keep going. It's happening, and don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Ushering in a new age of times of change never is. Being encouraged to remember that you've been working towards for so long is almost here. So don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep, for if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've carefully planted and nurtured grow and blossom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. How can you keep upholding your vision, right? This is how we kind of valuing ourselves. How are we pushing ourselves forward here, Gemini? How are we growing? You also got Door to Value, which is a great card if you're looking for money, looking for financial. New beginnings in career or in finance and career. This card shows a door with golden coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, jewelry fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city behind. All this points to the potential exciting new beginnings and expansion where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something that you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything that you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative, and get ready to step through the door. And it feels like this is what these maybe 2 weeks are doing for you, or are kind of building up the potential for you to get here, to this door of value to open for you. Because it seems like, I don't know, the energy I'm feeling right now, it just kind of feels like it's kind of setting you up here. It's kind of like getting you ready for it. Getting ready for these good things to kind of start happening. Getting ready for this door of value, this value of ourself to kind of come in here. So it's all about that preparation. All right, Gemini, that was your weekly or bi-weekly reading. I hope that helped.